Hello, this is Alex. Welcome to my channel and welcome to day one of the Bulletproof diet. This morning I started out with a bloated stomach and I had this heavy gut feeling of undigested food. Still had foggy thinking, that's nothing new, and I had stiff fingers. Last night my daughter and I went to a movie and we had all the candy our little hearts desired and followed it up with some pizza. So none of this is surprising to me. It was one last hurrah before I begin this. Here is my setup for today. This is all of the fun material that I get to play with. Bulletproof coffee, excuse me, that's to be expected. High octane coconut oil is what I call it. HCT oil is the bulletproof way. I'm going to add some cacao today and see how it goes. Here's some cinnamon that is approved. Anytime I can make my coffee Mexican, I'm going to do it. The organic raw honey is what is recommended before bed. That's where you burn your carbs, is while you sleep. That might go up into my bathroom. Dave Asprey recommends collagen, and he has a product that I compared to the collagen. 2 containers I already had on hand. They looked similar, so I'm going to go with what I already have instead of buying new. If I figure out something later, then I'll switch them out. In the Bulletproof diet, Dave Asprey mentions krill oil as being really good for you. Dr. Mercola backs that up. However, I have cod oil, cod liver oil, and it's here. I'm just going to use it. It doesn't seem bad. New Chapter is a really good product. I think it's cold pressed. I think it's going to be okay. If I find out something different, I'll switch it out. In the Bulletproof Diet book, it is also mentioned a lot of supplements, vitamins that you can take. I have not compared this bottle of vitamins to what they mention in the book, but when I do, I'll figure out if I can take it or not. I'm not going to take them yet because of some charcoal oil, or activated charcoal I'm taking, excuse me. So I'm going to wait until that's done because the activated charcoal will soak it up anyway. Those are the toys I get to play with today. So on a normal day when I go to make coffee, I meander on over to my cabinets. I open them up, and this is what greets me. I have an espresso maker and a frother right next to my Vitamix. Now this Vitamix is going to be used every day to blend my Bulletproof coffee. However, the frother and the espresso maker are going to magically... Boom, bada, boom, boom, boom. My timing is off. Oh, there it is. They're going to move to the back and be replaced with a French press and a burr grinder. So this is what I'll be using every day. French press, burr grinder, Bulletproof coffee. Hoot hoot! So this morning and all throughout the day and tomorrow all throughout the day, I'm going to be taking activated charcoal to soak up any of the free radicals and heavy metals still pulsating through my body. It also soaks up vitamins, so I'll wait to take vitamins. The filtered water on our refrigerator still has fluoride, so I brought in this truly filtered water, and I intend to drink 1 gallon a day, which is 6 of these bad boys, and I'm using all glass. The same filtered water is going in my tea kettle because that is the hot water I will need to fill my French press. Now I am going to sit back and allow the music to guide you through the process of making Bulletproof coffee. Sorry about the sideways, I was a little drunk today. Voila, Here is the finished product. It was pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie, I missed the sugar taste. I can totally handle this, and so can Indy, but we missed our sugar. Right around 2 o'clock, I noticed myself getting super jittery and super agitated. I was shaking. Caffeine withdrawal, caffeine overdose, I'm not sure. So I realized I hadn't eaten, and I thought, I didn't think ahead actually. What should I make? So I got a whole bunch of meat out of the freezer, but in the meantime, I decided to have some yogurt, the grass-fed yogurt. And I took Mr. Asprey up on his offer to use stevia, and I also added some cinnamon. And I probably went a little overboard on it because I hadn't planned ahead food-wise, and I was pretty hungry. I maybe had a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups. It was super good. And after I was done with that, I put a salmon inside of a baking dish, filled the bottom with water, set my oven to 300 degrees convection, and topped it with some salt, sliced turmeric, and ground ginger. And I let it sit in that oven, I don't know how long. I went back and checked it a couple of times, but really I wasn't hungry after the yogurt, so I let it cook a while I got myself a bath ready. I realized I was so agitated, not necessarily with people, but with my stupidity. It's like I really expected to be smart and with it and together on day one, but I was getting pretty impatient, not only with this editing app that I'm using to edit this, but also with just my overall stupidity and lack of words and lack of thinking. A nice hot bath was definitely in order. While I took a bath, I listened to an interview between Dr. Mercola and Dave Asprey that was really inspiring and really awesome to hear. I'll put a link above. After a 2-hour bath, I went downstairs, pulled out some meat for tomorrow and the next day, and I ate that salmon pretty cold. It was really good though. For my carb at the end of the day before I go to bed, I had some pineapple. Only after I ate it did I realize it was probably not organic. Here is my recap at the end of the day. I wasn't necessarily hungry at all today. I could have just had that coffee. Actually, no. I should have had half the amount of that coffee, and I probably could have gone the rest of the day without eating. I have enough fat to last me for a while. However, I did eat, and God, I'm just so stupid today. I can't even form a sentence. I'm going to bed, and maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. We'll see if my temperament's better.